Mic check. Mic check. There we go. Hello, everyone. Welcome back into another episode of Last The Messenger. I hope you guys are doing well, as always. On yesterday's stream, we continued through the summit of the mountain. We turned in the scroll to the sages, sort of, but not exactly, and we became the hero of the East, question mark. And we gave the scroll to the new messenger, some soldier guy, who promptly died and calamity ensued. So now we need to keep the scroll for ourselves and do some other stuff which the sages and the prophets are going to tell us what to do. We might be into the Metroidvania section of the game. I'm not entirely sure yet. But anyway, we have Metal Wolf, Astinex, Elden Enthusiast in early, as well as Alucard, Dante420. How's it going, you guys? Nice to see you, Alucard. How has the retro gaming been going? Although I did see you playing, what do you call it? The Mario Maker recently. How do I decide what to play next? So it's just kind of on a whim. Sometimes I'll ask the community within a list of options that I have available of games that I've wanted to play on my backlog. And so essentially I've just been using the stream to go through a lot of my backlog lately. And it's been kind of working out for me, I think. And then occasionally we'll get community requests, like from Stella playing Okami. So I got stuck here yesterday, by which I mean I accidentally came back to this area, but it turns out we can't leave this area that I've been in by just going to the left. So that's what we need to do. Alucard, you've been doing mainly retro RPGs, but you sneak in some Mario Maker 2 or Spider-Man, trying to do better, showing support to your streamer friends. Oh, bro, it's alright. I totally understand how hectic your life can be. But definitely appreciate you stopping by. Hope everything is well, especially with the kiddo. Astinex, you got your cat on your right hand. You're doing great. Nice to hear that. Alright, there's nothing here. Okay, so at the end of yesterday's stream, we came to this sage place where a bunch of portals opened up going back in time, question mark. Two places we may have already been to do things which I don't entirely know yet. So this part of the game kind of reminds me of Chicane the Forever Man from the Sega Genesis. And we need to catch music notes as though this is Earthbound, I guess. And I guess we could say that the message is a note, right? So, what should I do next? Once the bird returns to the nest, it shall learn the power of true sight. Okay. Don't entirely know what that means. We'll just go to the far left. I think this might be the fungus area, which is probably my favorite so far. Dante, you appreciate the understanding. It never fails to amaze how much more your online friends are understanding compared to your in real life friends, but you appreciate it all the same. I mean, to be fair, it's very low stakes for streamers to kind of say nice things, and there's like less expectations that I would actually have to be there for you if like something goes down. So not to say that I'm a terrible friend or anything, but it's just kind of the nature of being online where you can say nice things and you don't have to do so much of a follow through. You could be flakier because nobody ever really knows your real life story of what's going on and stuff like that. But I think also, in a sense, like the streaming industry, if we call it that, is kind of like a hospitality industry in its own way, where customer service is kind of the name of the game, even though you guys aren't like traditional customers and whatnot. I mean, generally speaking, it doesn't hurt to be nice to your community or foster a nice community for oneself. So, of course, there are huge exceptions to that, like with the lol cows that just make content by being buffoons or rage baiting their viewers, but that's not me, at least. Hey, you warped. Yeah, pretty neat. Things are probably going to get cryptic from now on with all this profit business, so you'll probably want to make extensive use of your map. My map? Your map, yes. I don't have a map. Are you kidding me? I'm telling you, I don't have a map. Okay, let me get this straight. We gave you a scroll. The fate of this whole world seems to hinge on it. We gave you a hero title relating to it. You carried it for days across countless perilous situations, even through time itself. And you never even bothered reading it? You're an animal. Turns out the scroll was actually a map. Press LV to open it. Time to explore and find new areas. Oh, it's making me press it? Okay, cool. It's a map! Okay, so as next we have indeed gotten into the Metroidvania part of the game. Prophecy. Under the shroud of night, crimson trees shelter a magic note ready to be collected. Oh, this is cool. Oh, so we're in Autumn Hills, like the very first zone. Quillshroom Marsh. My beloved. Oh, these are just area maps. So I'm assuming green areas are places we have not been. No, we have... What do you call it? Unseen areas. I don't know what the greens are. We'll have to figure it out. Is it maybe that? No, I was gonna say maybe that's where I am. This is where I am. Right there, I think. Anyway. I'll be in my shop. If you have the coin, I'd be happy to mess with the profit by pointing out the hints on your map. Be safe now. You know, the shopkeeper's taller than I expected. Taller than our guy. Alright, Alucard, you gonna go live yourself, or are you gonna be playing tonight? Oh, hell yeah, we got more abilities. I knew it! Time Sense adds a blue glow to rooms on the area map where you can shift between the past and future time periods. Oh, wow! There's like a dark and the light world, essentially? Bro, what are the chances that we're playing two games back-to-back with that kind of mechanic? That's cool. Hopefully this lives up to my hype/expectations. So all of these are essentially extra things, so I don't think I'm going to grab them. I'll just focus on these. Alterium Shift. It's a SNES type that's turn-based. So far it's fantastic. I've not heard of that. Alright, man. Well, I hope you have a good stream, and you take care. Thanks for dropping by. I'm having trouble understanding the prophecy. Maybe I can help. What did the prophet say? Under the shroud of night, crimson trees shelter a magic note ready to be collected. Wow, can you believe this guy? For 300 time shards, I can use the scrying orb and point it on your map. Damn, that's a lot of, orbs. Shards. He says the same thing. Wait, can I even make this jump? Oh yeah, duh. I can slow myself down. I'm bad. If all else fails, you could try jumping. Perfect timing. It was my turn to buy around. Oh. How could I jump from the mole dudes? Was it? Oh, because they count as being hit rather than this thing? Oh, I didn't even notice this wall. I'm a Goomba. Not even just a regular old little Goomba. An extra Goomba. How are these? Oh! So they represent the past. So do these dudes represent the portals? Because our outfit changed. So I've not been into the future variant of this zone, so things should be quite different, I guess. I fluked that. I stopped looking at where the things were. I just kind of dropped for the sake of dropping and jumped for the sake of jumping. And apparently that was just the right timing. Which might be credit to the game for just being kind of intuitive to get through that way. Where am I? Oh, I'm right there. Okay. Too bad I can't unsee this. Here now. Okay, yes. Okay. Uh-oh. Oh, we're in the catacombs now? Interesting. So it really does become more of a Metroidvania then, huh? It's one hell of a genre switch. I mean, it's still the same game, but just in terms of progression, I don't think I've ever really seen a game go from just being a kind of standard fare, whatchamacallit, into just a Metroidvania. I guess one of the things that pops into mind of being somewhat similar in how executed the genre switch would be like Nier Automata. Oh yeah, speaking of which, that new Game Freak game Beast of Reincarnation, that gave me a lot of Nier vibes in terms of the way that it was looking in terms of gameplay as well as the soundtrack. Starting to actually look kind of interesting. But anyway, hey Robbie, how's it going? Welcome back. I didn't get a chance to look at that post in the Discord. What game was that you linked? Are those skellies respawning like the DS1 babies in Tomb of the Giants? Sort of, but not exactly. It's not exclusive to the skeletons respawning. Every enemy will respawn in this game. How much do I need? 550. So then we could warp back to that other thing. I guess I'll just keep going this way. Wait. Can I? I'll figure it out. Or not. Still need to figure out how to get through these wall thingies. Hey, Platinum Chip, how's it going, sir? Oops. Going good. How about me? I'm doing pretty well. Been enjoying the messenger. I'm just kind of chilling in the waiting room for SAROS. But I've been very pleasantly surprised by this game. What am I doing? I was like, how do I get over there? I was gonna try to do some jumping shenanigans, jumping and stalling. Now, those walls did not look very breakable, which makes me paranoid about every other wall that I passed by in this level now. I've been teleported to the past! Does that mean I should go all the way back? Should I just progress forward? Eldon, this section makes you want to see what swimming in Shadow of the Urchin would have been like. I imagine it would probably have been akin to the type of swimming we got in Sekiro. Wait, I remember this area. I should go back to the top, I think. So I guess the portal doesn't show up on the map even if we discover it. Okay. Let's go back up to the top then. I squished myself. We would have fought Noman headless? Yeah, I know, right? Complete with a terror stat. Can I even go through that? Probably not, right? There's a coin. Is it in this dimension or no? Oh, I already picked that one up, though. That was just to show me that I'd already gotten it. Maybe that is what that was, I don't know. Surely no blue laser can hurt us. Well. So I've just used that the entire time to switch between times? It's like a sideways portal. So. Apparently the answer is yes. Can't proceed that way. I came this way though, right? Yeah. Go girl. Hey. Nope, okay. I have 500 shards, but I need 550 though. Ah! That was almost a GG right there. I need to break through those somehow. Now we can go back to where we could... No, we can't. But this looks breakable, right? So maybe these blocks only exist in one part of the timeline? Oh, you're fine, ass next. Dark cave. Well, that happened. Okay. I want to come here without my candles. Hey, Chadwick, how's it going, sir? Yeah, I might need a light. I was hoping I could Zubat cave this without the flash technique. Wow, she really just sat under me to fart. What a jerk. I think I'll just stay in the future for now. Oh, interesting. Here we go. I was able to jump after those ones. Apparently, it's just hooks, rings, or whatever you want to call them, but I can't make that work for me. Nice of them to put a save right there, though. I should have read that, huh? Hell's the point of that? I'll go to the left. How can I not jump out of that? Did you guys see that they are ending the Jackass series with a new movie? Or rather, they're coming out with the final Jackass movie? Feels kind of surreal. Seeing them all old and middle-aged. Fully with the expectation that the current movie that they're working on will be the last one. Let's do this. he sees an imp that stands his round. Now we'll have enough for the upgrade. Ooh, I somehow recovered that. That's what I get. And then I said, look, you either put your socks on or your sandals, but you can't do both. Oh, sorry, did you just get crushed? Oh, I missed that. Hey, Stella, welcome back. How you doing? We did it! Checkpoints will now restore HP up to 5 and refill all key charges. Cool. What's next? Potions now fully healed? That's only 350, holy crap. Guess you got to knock on the Necro dude's door? Coffin? Whatever. Whoa! Ruxpin's final resting place. Looks like there's a note addressed to the messenger. Dear messenger, if you're reading this, it means what my research indicated is true, and you traveled 500 years into the future. I meant it when I said I was done being evil. I even planned for my relics to come to your aid. First is my amulet, yours to keep and remember me by. I also left my staff at the top of the glacial peak. It will answer to you as long as you carry my amulet. Also, So I did some digging around the catacombs, and I believe I found a secret entrance to a new area you should explore. It was very dark. Look for the secret passage in the room with 2 bats and a moving platform. Best of luck on your quest, Ruxton. You got Ruxton's amulet. Should activate the Necro staff. Now where is it? Ah. Hopefully the staff acts as a nightlight. Any reason to go back right now? I guess I still don't know what's up with the green rooms. Should I say rooms in green? Because green room has a different meaning. I'm gonna get squished! Time to just roll around that. Hey, Undead, how's it going? Nice to see you again. Oh, maybe the green rooms are for the future? Don't necessarily want to go on top of that, but... Yep. Yeah, okay. I think that's what that is. When we have those one width areas that are blocked off. Does it correspond to that? Robbie, the ice castle in this game is insane, in your opinion. Undead, is this game old or a new indie game you forgot? I think this one came out in 2023. So still fairly new. Yeah, but it completely flew under my radar. Which is some of the unfortunate things about indie games. They tend not to get the broadest reach. Doubt the amulet will work, but since I'm over here, I may as well try it, right? Oh, it saves as soon as we come in here. That was a mistake. I'm gonna try out Moonrider. It looks interesting. You know, maybe eventually. Definitely reminded me of Shinobi 3, which is not a bad thing at all. If I had unlimited time and money, I'd definitely check it out. guess I'll just keep going this way. I mean, why not, right? Oh, I guess the reason why not would be I could just go straight to the glacial peak. But let's take a glacial peak over here. Oh, wait, this... I don't think I can go back. Oh, wait, yes, I can, because now it's a Metroidvania. I need to get revenge for that area that I wanted to get to but couldn't before. That solves that problem. Which, I mean, why the hell am I keeping going this direction? Wait a second, I'm almost, it's a death zone. Frozen princess. Hey, you're Ruxton's staff. Wow, you took your sweet time, didn't you? 500 years. Do you have any idea how cold it is up here? Well, I'll leave you here. The messenger will need you in the future, he said. 15 minutes in, I was already cold and bored. Had I known it would take you centuries to show up, Actually, I'm kind of helpless. How are you supposed to... I'm not interested in wielding a necromancer weapon. I don't know. Ruxton got obsessed with the Blue Robe's history. Said something about how a tower you used to get to the clouds wouldn't be here anymore. So my extra contribution after waiting for centuries in the cold is, apparently, simply to beam you up and down as you please. The cloud ruins? Yeah, that's sure to come in handy. Can we go now? You really think I'd be sitting here if I could teleport? Only you can activate my magic. For that you need Ruxton's amulet. I'm sensing Ruxton's power. You must be holding the amulet. You want to teleport to the Cloud Ruins? I'd love to get out of this cold. Let's help out that stamp. Stella, you just got a Korean McDonald's ad? Hey, it worked! I'll be here if you need to go back. Exclamation points. Whoa, the view is insane. Why couldn't Ruxton leave me here instead? So I guess this is the only way to get here? Okay. That was less of a thing than I thought it would be. Anyway. Chadwick, you've gotten a Thai McDonald's ad, but you guys are getting the fun ones for some reason. I don't know, I feel like a Thai McDonald's ad could be pretty good. I wonder what kind of regional specialties Thai McDonald's have. Have? Anyway, yeah, have. Go full solo leveling, become a warrior, ninja, necromancer. Stuck in party. Oh, I can jump here. Sort of. Hey, Metal Wolf, welcome back. And Yellies, welcome back. That looks like straight L City. Ouch, this reminds me of a story, but I can't tell it because I only have one sentence per death. You've seen that one before, at least. Ah, so that's a warp zone. So I'm tempted to go back to the beginning area. See if I can go through the time portal the other way. And what, if anything, that all changes. Although maybe I should go there. That's a save point at least. Somewhere. Kind of reminds me of the Power Rangers Super Nintendo soundtrack. This is a game I've not really thought about in a long time. Although that's not true. There was a new Power Rangers game that reminded me of that. I don't know if it's released. I remember this spot now, yeah. Oopsies. The bots have different links this time, so they're not getting auto-modded properly. Huh? I should be able to just go down now. There's nothing! I came back for nothing. I didn't even go to the right in this spot in the past. do appreciate that the map right there said that there was no room to the right. Didn't think that was a thing, but had to. You know, you've been sticking your stickers everywhere. Don't know why, but you like those. Which ones are your meow face stickers? From the profile picture, it's a variation of the obey face. Oh, okay, I see what you're saying. That is a Pandarian. I'm only half joking. It does kind of look like a Pandarian. Have I been here before? No, because we're in the past. This squish me. The softball. Oh, I need these things? That was not very smooth. Oh, I need to go to the left one. Easy. That was pretty cool. That was a fun one. So it says meow real big at the bottom for World of Warcraft nerds. Pretty pretty. I'll leave it alone. We'll wait till we get 350. Oh, we totally made that. Does look like a panda. You might have to clean it up. I think part of it is just how small the profile picture is on YouTube. Don't really have a lot of space to work with, to be fair. Well, I didn't first try that time. That one's easy. Oh. I thought there was going to be a platform there because there's a platform there in the future. I mean, that was input lag. That's right. Horrible. I was me screwing up. All right, Ask Next, you have a good night. Take care. Hey, thank you. Oh wow, I didn't even know that thing was there to squish me. Assuming this is just for the future. Probably should use my shuriken more often, but if we have a limited amount, that will never happen. Now, I guess the times that I really tend to use the shuriken are when it's not very convenient getting into melee range. Got enough. We need 2,000. Oh yeah. No more cabinet talk. Sag. Looks like Crumb lost his eyes. Yeah, you think it's because of the shadows around the eyes? I would also say, like, the... What do you call it? The jaw, the chin? Also looks very rounded and panda, but yeah, that in conjunction with the eyeshadows makes it look like a panda. Eyes need to be more cat-like. Maybe. I have no idea how you'd be able to actually convey that, though. I wonder if I could get down there in that way. I feel like I could, but it probably would not be a good idea. If we had a save point right here, I'd try it. Oops. Okay. Chadwick, you're being attacked by a really round cat. Wait. It won't matter, because that area would connect into this one. I don't want to play Chrono Trigger again now. This place is reminding me of, what's the area called? The one with Shala and everything. Oh, I didn't die. Eldon, you want some nuggies now? You're trying to resist the temptation of ordering food? Godspeed, friend. For me, it's easier to resist the temptation of ordering food when I remember it costs money. Does this have any special dialogue? I have not really checked that in a while. Oh, this one's gonna go on for a while. You're gonna start calling him Nuggie Enthusiast? No. Alright, chat, what is your go-to dipping sauce for your tendies? Pretty sure I've asked this before in stream. Not in a decent while, at least. I have a very unconventional one. This is death. $128 deaths prevented. Oof. kind of a fun area. Hey, it's a Phobkin. Phoebekin. You there, little Phobkin. Are you okay? Oh, hello there. I'm Acro. How did you end up here? Oh, the irony, right? It's a long and unfortunate story. I should really get back to my workstation. Thanks for snapping me out of it. I was hoping they'd just, like, jump off. That would have been amazing. Oh, then you're gonna walk to the Dollar General for some nuggies? Nice. You'll be back soon. Good luck. Save you some of the damn delivery fees. Anyway, my preferred dipping sauce is none other than honey. Yes, I'm a bear. Picnic in baskets. Hey Moterian, how's it going? Nice to see you again. It's been a minute. Any thoughts of the upcoming movie? You think it's going to stay true to D-Gate? Think there's going to be a side story? We don't know yet. I don't want to talk about spoilers in case anybody is avoiding things. But my overall thoughts are that I guess I can't even really say cautiously optimistic. I'm more like cautiously pessimistic, if that makes any sense. I'm expecting it's a lot easier for it to be not good than good. And I have no idea where it's getting its source material from, whether or not it has George R.R. Martin involvement, but nonetheless, I still want it to be a good movie and for fans to be happy, right? But there's also a really good chance that I won't be happy, even if the fans are happy, but I can kind of live with that, I guess. How about yourself? Stella, you do honey mustard? Chadwick, gun to your head, you're making burger aioli? Mustard, ketchup, mayo, pickle juice? Nothing wrong with that. Although, some people will really look at you weird for making something like that. So I don't understand it. You don't throw any garlic in there? Oh no. Thought I could make that. I guess the crystals aren't taller than these things. So is that it for this area? It'd be nice to be able to teleport between these save points. So are these crystal rooms that are green? Durham is part of it. You just hope Sony doesn't mess it up like they messed up Halo. Ugh. I mean, we could always get the Amazon Rings of Power situation, right? I didn't really have much of a reason to stick around this way. Guess I'll teleport out. Let's go back to the very first area then. Chadwick, that's too fancy for burger sauce. Oh, maybe I take it for granted. Well, I mean, it's not hard to just grind up a tiny bit of garlic, but maybe it'd be too much. But I absolutely love the minced garlic jars that you can get from a place like Costco. Saves so much time and it lasts so long, and you can just use a crap ton of garlic whenever the hell you want, which is always nice. I wish there were more enemy types in this game so far. The movie needs to be directed by someone like, I have no idea how to pronounce that Polish name, I'm assuming. Jodorowsky, or dude that did Mandy to capture the WTF feeling. I mean, it is at least being produced by A24, and of the kind of pseudo indie companies, movie studios that I'd want to produce an Elden Ring movie, they would honestly be at the top of the list. If you could get something as gritty as the Green Knight, but Elden Ring flavored, whoops, could be pretty damn good. It seems like they care about artistic intent a lot more than many of the bigger studios. Let's go back. OTV, and you're making belief that the Amazon Rings of Power never happened. I like to get my digs in, inflict a little bit of psychic damage to the chat now and then, you know. Hey, Global, welcome back. At first, you're discouraged about some of the screenshots you saw, but the more you think about it, the more you think about a non-Elden Ring player and what they'll think of it. That's a good point. Get people who haven't played the game into the seats. But I don't know, sometimes that's also a bit of a risk because they could dumb things down. I'd like to talk about potential things we've seen, but I honestly think it's not worth going over until we get an official trailer or something like that. Because the things that we've seen might not actually be relevant to the grand scheme of things, but who knows. But it is crazy just how many leaked photos we've seen so far already. Although, maybe I should say leaked with air quotes around it. That's pretty terrible, but I saved it. Chadwick pre-minced garlic? No, sir, you don't blame me, but 2 cloves cost what? $1? Lasts a year? Plus you get the chop, chop, chop. I mean, if you've tried it, you'd probably understand what I'm talking about. It's not like dry garlic. It's pre-minced in... I just can't call it pickled, but it's like in its own garlic juices. And over the course of cooking many dishes, it saves a lot of time, actually. But to be fair, you do get more flavor with fresh garlic. But like you said, you wouldn't even consider putting fresh garlic in your aioli. Only 2 years till we find out, Global. Timelines be crazy, yo. Why does it want me to go so far to get over here? Oh, this is a fake. Real fake doors. Sam Raimi's Elden Ring. know who'd be a great Margit? And I say this with not even a hint of irony. Sean Connery. The Highlander himself talking about the flame of ambition. Where are you even going with this? That's pretty cool. Didn't really mean for it to turn out that way, but it worked. I don't know if I need to be in this timeline. Probably. Yeah, okay. Hey, Moterian, welcome to the Twitch side of things. Yeah, I sort of recently started doing the Twitch stream. I had to upgrade the internet and get all that stuff set up. Guess it didn't matter. Oh, gosh. I don't know why I thought I could jump. You just had to save literally right there. The number munchers. Hey, Logos, how's it going? Wait, no, you're here earlier, right? Yeah. No, I'm confusing you with Elden for some reason. You trust Garland's Elden Ring? Green PewDiePie's Bloodborne, however? I trust neither. Unless we get Gek lore. It's a music note! Break! We're gonna learn the song Pollyanna. You got the Key of Hope. Materialized from the repeating intentions of countless villagers wishing their messengers well over past cycles, it is one of the notes needed to create a melody that will break the curse. So we will go back to the other timeline just to see if we're going to miss anything if we don't do it this way. So that solves that murder mystery. Oh, there's a room to the left we haven't gone up. It's fair to say Sam Raimi has actually a part to play in the creation of both Bloodborne and Elden Ring. There's absolutely some Ash Williams and guts, and FromSoft likes its Burke. George Miller's Elden Ring, now that'd be rad. I'm gonna try to go up above here. I can't fit through that. Damage boost is always the answer, huh? Maybe I should say it's always a viable answer. I don't think I've been here at all. Leave the portal alone. Trying to keep the Bowser fire on the screen. Frank Miller's Elden Ring, they do the whole thing in that black and white comic style. So what, just the Grace of Gold is the only thing that has color? That and like, what, Scarlet Rot? That could actually be pretty cool. Actually, that would be really cool if you think about the whole tarnishing thing. Devoid of color and grace. Kind of cool game. We still can't go further to the left. Wait, but there's a thing above me! Ah! Treehouse! Meow, were you a big Sin Cine fan? Or are you? But now we can go back to where we started. We can climb walls. I've always admired this type of old school pixel art. especially 8-bit, when you're able to make things like shadows and rock-like textures appear somewhat organic, considering just how limited your color palette and spacing really is. How goes your quest? I stumbled upon a strange place, a cavern so dark it's like I am blind. Ah, so the messenger requires the power of true sight. True sight? It is a technique seldom taught to young students such as yourself. Unless the mind can be expanded, that is. How can I expand my mind? A warm cup of astral tea will do that. Unfortunately, we ran out of astral leaves a few years ago. All we have is a single seed, but fully growing it would take centuries. Give me the seed. I'll see what I can do. I was hoping you would say that. You got the astral seed. Now to find a flower bed and wait a few centuries. You have the seed, but it would take centuries for it to grow. Only with a dose of astral tea will your mind be prepared for the power of true sight. I don't know where a seed bed would be. Perhaps in the Culver's place? Sin City was Robert Rodriguez. Cool, you didn't know? What other stuff has he done? I don't remember director super well. Now you're gonna get the Snyder fanboys to start a petition. I think that's the first time I've ever gotten hurt by one of those green dudes. I feel like if we had a seed bed thingy, it would have shown up earlier. Wait, what the hell? Oh, okay, that makes sense. I forgot that we came down on the left side. Did El Mariachi, Desperado, Dusk Until Dawn? Okay. I think. I can't jump high enough. I was wondering if I could choose getting up there or not. Oops. Guess I don't think I have much reason to stick around here. So we'll warp into the other zone. Wait, it's a jukebox. What's that? Ah, yes, the jukebox. Jukebox? Silly name, huh? I brought it back from one of my journeys through time back in the day. Not sure what it's for, but it sure looks pretty cool. So what happened to the cabinet? Oh, I teleported it somewhere else. else, since we didn't need it anymore. Where is it now? Wait, what? Where is it now? 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 Where is it now That's something you may or may not find out later. You unlocked the jukebox. Alright, Robbie, you have a good night. Play your favorite tune in the shop or access it through the pause menu to change a level's track. Oh, that's cool. Oh, they're even all unlocked already, perhaps. I've heard that one yet. How do I end it? Since I started off on the left, let's go to the right. Surely the most fertile of seed beds would be located in this barren wasteland. Well, I guess I may as well go that way to get the treasures. That was a fluke, but I saved myself. I have to collect this again or no? It's weird to me because when we do collect them the second time around, oops, they have an animation as though we haven't collected it. Stella and I keep thinking about some nuggets. Thankfully, I have some in the freezer. That's what we call having food terrorists in the chat. What a jerk. Ben K is gone. Chadwick, everybody's making you jealous of the Nugget Doc. Didn't you start it? You have only yourself to blame. Unless you didn't start it. Then you have others to blame. it's the parents. It's the story people, guys. It wasn't a story after all. We need a time portal through this area, huh? Hasn't been one yet.
Fred, what happened?
Hey, buddy. It's a long and embarrassing story. The elemental Skylands are in danger. I need your help.
The elemental Skylands?
Yeah, they regulate the climate in this little world of ours. If we don't take care of it soon, you'll find the demon curse to be the least of your concerns.
Okay, I'll try to find some help.
I'll be here. Can I hit that? No. Not unless we have a flying type enemy to guide all the way the hell up here. I don't think we do. I was wondering if that was going to squish me. Oops. I got. So I'll definitely need to unfreeze that. Oh, I missed that save point? Okay. Or maybe I didn't make it that far. Maybe I died right there. Somehow finesse that, okay. That was poorly done. Can I go through there now? I meant to do that. Time traveling. Ah, so I hadn't been to the future variant of this. That's right. Okay. Because we started off with X. Do I even need to be here? Probably. Why is the arrow going that way? Probably can't get by now. Speaking of number munchers and those enemies, did you guys in chat have a favorite educational game? Like the Oregon Trail or number munchers? So I went too far. Actually, I should. We have a save point right here. Ah, okay. That was bait. But I made it. They should have given that to me the first time I came through this area, though. It cheated me. Tell yours is the Oregon Trail. You don't know if you played many educational games, though? Fair enough. I wish I remembered one of the games I played. You would go around the rainforest and photograph animals. And then you get the lore of the animals, essentially. I'm sure I could look it up quickly. Let's go into the future and then down the... Got to recover with my jump. Without horns, you remember the one math game where you rolled up a snowball? Up a snowball. That sounds familiar. That makes me think of something like number munchers. Or super number munchers. Searing crayons. Parappa, because they teach you how to rap. Yeah, you don't remember the educational games being very fun? Oh no, they're dead! They're waiting for it to bloom! You got the power thistle. Time to prevent two dumb brothers from waiting to death. It'll take a long time for anything to grow in there. Uh-huh, okay. Oh no! Oh. Actually, I guess I could keep going this way, see if we have another time portal nearby. I guess. Also, just kind of need to go through the future part of this area in general. Excuse me?
What's up, little guy?
Can I use a corner of your flower bed? I have a seed to plant.
I don't see why not. The turn's close. Next, Susus. Be our guest, little guy.
The take a long time for anything to grow in there.
Hey, it's the little guy again. What is up?
I have your power, Thistle.
Huh? Hey, he's not kidding, Kolos. So I see, Sources. Never mind how you pulled this off, little guy. Throw it into the stew. Are you thinking what I'm thinking, Kolos? Oh, this is where it gets serious, Sources. It's chugging time.
Is the implication one does arms day and the other does legs day?
I'm satiated, Sources. I'm content, Kolos. Shall we test how strong it made us, Sources? It's all I crave, Kolos. Don't move, little guy. Uh-oh. Well, now I need some sleep, Sources. I reckon, Kolos. Thanks for everything, little guy.
Oh my god! Whenever play Mario is missing, man, I kind of hated that one as a kid. There's like a much worse version of Where in the World is Carmen Sandiego. The best part about it now is that it has countries that no longer exist featured in that game. Although, to be fair, like some of the music and stuff and the environments were kind of cool in Mario is missing, but the actual gameplay element is kind of rough. I don't know if my mom got that game thinking that it was just a fun Mario game, or if she was convinced that it was educational and therefore good. She didn't really go out of her way to do stuff like that. But leads me to believe the former. Or maybe she felt she could have gotten away with the latter. Greetings, gumshoes. Although, if you think about it, Mario and Carmen Sandiego have a lot in common, where the lady you're looking for is always in another castle, I mean country. I mean city. I'm getting deja vu. Oh man, I hit the platform, not the bird. That's unfortunate. What's Mario is missing? It is a game, if you could call it that, that essentially teaches kids geography by saying that Mario is missing and Luigi has to find him. And the way that Luigi finds him is by going across the world, trying to find what cities Mario has been in. And it's essentially Where in the World is Carmen Sandiego, but just Mario skinned. And it's like a worse version of Where in the World is Carmen Sandiego at that. physical note. You got the Key of Strength. Forced into being by Kolos and Seuss's physical feats, it is one of the notes needed to create a melody that will break the curse. Oh, that explains that gap that bothered me before. Okay, cool. I guess we'll go back to the ranks. And hopefully get a time portal so that way we can get our upgraded flower. We can expand our mind, as it were. Guys, I used my shuriken a moment ago. It's okay, without horns, I forgive you. Yeah, I feel like Mario is Missing could have been the precursor to Luigi's Mansion. Sounds spooky. And when I first saw the cover of the game when I was a kid, I was like, oh man, this sounds like it could be cool, and then I played it. It's essentially a walking simulator, the game. So, I don't... maybe the later Carmen Sandiego's it was different, but at least in Carmen Sandiego, you didn't have to physically walk places to advance the story. You just kind of did it automatically. Whereas in Mario is Missing, that wasn't really the case. So I'll just... It's a portal! Cool. Oh, we're going to the cool fungus place? Yeah. There's also Mario's Time Machine, but you've never played that. I haven't played that one either. Wanted to take a quick peek over here. That's how I always get got. Going way too far. But at least I could always go back to the portal really quickly. Oh yeah, that's true. Okay. Makes me feel better. What area are we in now? The catacombs? Howling Grotto. probably should go up that way, huh? I kind of remember this by now. Hotel Mario was a CDI game? I never heard of that one. Still, you had some chicken nuggets. They were good. Nice. With honey mustard, I assume. I didn't even see the skeleton. Huh? Kind of one shot, and maybe I just hit him quickly. Why is this on? Well, may as well take it. Mario Spinball? Sally, you're out of honey mustard, so it was garlic parm. My condolences. That doesn't sound like a bad choice, though, by any means. But it'd suck if we got you in the mood for honey mustard specifically, and then you got tricked. I don't think this has... Yep, okay. I didn't see the death spikes. Or the death dots, whatever you want to call them. Now we'll be able to go in that door. A door that's not a door. Hold the door. We did it! Sonic had a pretty fun pinball game. Yeah, that's what Global was joking about. Sonic Spinball. It was weird. It always felt like the clear conditions were really awkward to complete. Damn it. How did I do that? Chadwick, you like honey? You like mustard? You don't like honey mustard? Why? I mean, I don't feel like honey mustard tastes either like honey or mustard. Wait, is this all actually twice? Uh-oh. I think this is an L. You assumed Mario actually had a spinball game? No, he's goobin'. You have officially been sequenced. I wonder if there's actually some structure to this. I'm skeptical. We shouldn't connect, so that goes to the top. Let's follow the big gem every time if we can. It's not here. You're really trolling me like this? So there might actually only ever be one. Wait, no, this is different. There still might only ever be one proper way to go. Yoshi's Cookie or Dr. Robotnik's Mean Bean Machine, which is the better puzzler? Yeah, I said hands down the second best, right behind Tetris. Oh, Dr. Mario is. I tried to play Yoshi's Cookie and then I couldn't get into it because I wasn't under the age of 10. Sorry if you're a fan. Wait, no, not Yoshi's Cookie. What was it? Yoshi's Story, the N64 one? It was really, really slow. Slower than Yoshi's Island, which isn't that slow, really, but it does have a bit of a slower start. And wasn't Robotnik's Mean Bean Machine just like a same version of Kirby's Avalanche, just different skin? Same way that Pokemon Puzzle League is Tetris Attack, which is reskin, which is also just Puyo Puyo Tetris. There's probably a trick to this that we need something for. How many ancillary gaming character puzzle games can we think of? Probably a lot, really. Wario's Woods. Do you count Mario Golf as a puzzle game? Although aren't all of the Wario games like puzzle games? Or at least the vast majority of them? Never really played the Wario games, to be honest. I have no idea what I'm doing there. So now I think I will... look for a portal room and just go back to the giant area. So I can go get that flower, so I can go into the dark area. No one. Oh, because there's a step here. Right, we have a portal room over here. Wait, now we can go back to the top of this area and get to that spot that we couldn't. Although that was in the other timeline. Most of SNK? Maybe. Don't know if I'd call them puzzle games. Dead or Alive beats volleyball. You have to be in the other timeline. Oh, cool. Consider me in the other timeline. Gotta do that. Know why I got greedy. Oh, there's a pit. Bubble Bobble? Would that count? Isn't that its own thing? I love the Bubble Bobble. I did it again. Bubble Bobble's the main game to you? Same here. Bust Move is the puzzle variant in your rubric. What about Persona dancing, whatever the heck it is? Stupid evil fireball guys. You made me look bad. Is this just to get out of here? Have the Bubble Bobble theme stuck in your head? You're welcome. To be thanking us, you know. What's a Fokin? Lost Trail, I presume? Hey, that's such a cool sword. How did you end up trapped in here? Oh, the irony, right? It's a very embarrassing tale. I'd rather get back to my workstation. Thanks for snapping me out of it. Dancing all night. Persona as a fighting game, and Persona Q is what Persona was actually, if it was Etrian Odyssey. That's just the game title that I've only heard the title of. I have no idea what the actual gameplay is like. I was kind of curious to go back. Let's go to the portal room and go to the top of the world again. Was the portal room down? No, it's up. Wait, there's a green room. And the global bait is complete. Got him. What the hell? I guess I need to be in the future. Did I ever go to the bottom of this room? Yeah. Oh yeah, this one. You've plundered into a catastrophe? Oh yeah? How's that work? Brother. I'm trying to save her lava-phobic friend. Well, at least now I know where the fourth one is. I need to get to the top of the mountain on this one. Okay. Global, you're a simple man. You like 5 things that tend to come up pretty often in chat. Alright, so the ogres are gone. The Oni. You got the astral tea leaves. The ninja elder should know what to do with these. Oh. Still need the dash thing, which is probably how we get by... What do you call it? The lava. We forgot to mention Catherine, the SMT puzzle game. Shake your head. Get wrecked. So wait, can I get to the top of this area? Oh, I never went that way, did I? I guess I must have. Or maybe not in this timeline. I don't think I went this way. Hey, Gob, how's it going? Maybe I'll never know. Fudge. Wait, the crystals respawn? What's your name? Job. Gobla? Jobla? No job word here, rip. Gobich. Okay. Or Gobi. Why can't English phonemes be easy to understand? It is the CH sound. Curses. Oval Catherine is a fun one to play with your significant other because you'll just be in the middle of the game and a prompt will come up that'll make you be like, have you ever cheated on your girlfriend? What was that? Wasn't there like a show on Fox or whatever where they like make somebody take a lie detector test? And they just over dramatize the crap out of it? I hate shows like that. Like, oh my god, you took a lie detector test and you lied? Like, the truth is going to come out either way, isn't it? I mean, not that lie detectors are very reliable. I'm pretty sure the show is probably just more like a Jerry Springer type thing anyway, where it's all fake to begin with. Alas. CH is in chair, not chemistry. I appreciate the extra clarification there. Let's get some tea. I'm too quiet in comparison to the game volume. I could turn the game down. Thank you for letting me know. Hopefully that's a little bit better. How is Catherine Negaten? It's developed by Atlas. I think there are some cross-universe parallels between the games, but I don't know too much about Catherine, to be honest.
Welcome, young adventurer. Greetings, Elder. I got the tea leaves. An impressive feat. It would seem you have mastered time itself. Ah, to taste astral tea once again. You have brought an old man great joy. Thank you, and farewell, brave messenger. Yes? You were supposed to use the tea to expand my mind and grant me the power of true sight. Ah, yes. The power of true sight. Apologies. As it ages, the mind tends to err indeed. Here's a candle for you.
Of course. Got the power of true sight. Or in other words, an ordinary wax candle. Ordinary wax candle. If you ever enter a very dark place, this should help you see at least a little bit.
Thank you once again for the astral tea. I hope you put the legendary power of the wax candle to good use.
Where was that area? Catacombs. Wait, the catacombs don't have a portal, but yeah, I guess I made it through this area first. I should probably be talking to that prophet guy now that we keep getting more music notes. Catherine takes place during Persona 3. The main character shows up in the PSP and other versions. It also explains why one of the Mega 10 staple demons doesn't show up during Persona 3. You have to complete the Tower of Babel for that Easter egg. There's cameo stuff. It's cool. I didn't know it actually had a pseudo-direct tie-in. But what's it mean when Catherine is a spin-off of a spin-off series when Persona's a spin-off series of Mega 10? It's like spin-off Inception. So go, bitch. Have you played The Messenger before? What was I doing? I was gonna go teleport back to where I literally just was after talking to the prophet. So, what should I do next?
Where the curse is strongest, a magic seashell awaits the one who doesn't fear drowning.
Magic seashell.
Behold the music box.
Wait, I don't get to put the notes in directly? Oh, we do.
As fate would beautifully have it, only by creating a melody from the crystallized forces of this world can the curse be broken. To complete the melody, we still need 4 music notes.
Okay. Go, but you only need 1 more achievement to 100% it? Nice. Good luck with that if you're gonna try to get that. This is my first time playing through the game. I'm enjoying it quite a bit. Wait, do I need to go to the right? Well, after this area. I'm blaming my dog on that one. Shut up. They should keep making spin-offs of Persona 5 and never release Persona 6. I mean, hell, it is a bit of a money printer for them, isn't it? I mean, they did kind of make a similar game with Metaphor Refantasio. So they're still doing their own thing. I know people liked Mega 10 5. Whoops. I have just not been a fan of the mainline series of the Mega 10 games for a while, I guess. I it was too late to jump. Never really been a fan of the pseudos. I don't even know how to describe the post-apocalyptic world that they've got going on there. It's not like cyberpunk, but almost. The pseudo-cyberpunky post-apocalyptic world. Oh my goodness, what am I doing? Have I ever played Sea of Stars? I've not. It seems like it's supposed to be a spiritual successor to Chrono Trigger. But something about it has always seemed a little bit off to me where I haven't wanted to play it myself. And I figured if I ever had enough time to check it out, maybe one day I would, though. Which, with the way that DLC gets released now, I'm kind of glad I didn't buy it when it first came out, because now if I do want to play it, I don't need to wait for the DLCs that I didn't know would have existed when the game first came out. Which makes me more and more reluctant to buy games on release nowadays, which I'm going to eat my foot later this week when SAROS comes out, because I've been looking forward to that one for a while, but I'm sure the exact same thing's going to happen there. But don't typically expect RPGs to have DLC like that. Have you played Sea of Stars? Do you like it? And if so, have you played Chrono Trigger and or Chrono Cross? Without horns, you know I hate the press 1 system. Yeah. That's kind of why I didn't like Persona 4. I felt like as soon as you got out of Nonaku, the game just kind of wasn't that difficult, even on hard mode, because of the press 1 system. Although, to be fair, like, I did kind of degeneratively grind out some of the stronger power-ups. I mean, I only got, like, the Osmosis MP stealing thing, and that was enough to kind of break the game with the press 1 system. Padwick, the only experience you have with Mega 10 is the 90s OVA. If you ever have the chance, I definitely recommend checking out the very first Mega 10 game. Or, well, maybe not the very first. The first mainline series in the mainline series now. I'm playing in the Super Famicom version. But it's definitely very dated by today's standards in dungeon crawling experiences. And it is very rough with its difficulty at times. Got a candle. You like when the press 1 works against you? I don't even really remember that happening. I just didn't like how powerful it made me feel. Huh? Ah. So I could have Zubatted this to an extent. So that's got the danger dots. So I really like how they communicate that to the player. Like a death pit versus a normal secrety pit sometimes. Good use of, what do you call it? Shards as indicators. This stage is giving me more Mario Maker 2 stage vibes. The use of shards as coins and whatnot. Uh-oh. Gonna have to race this, aren't I? It's going too fast. Okay, I was like, did I just die? I'd have been disappointed, but it also would have been kind of funny. Well, these trees are cool. What is this area? Riviere Turquoise. Oof. I got. When I see waterfalls and platforms like this, it kind of reminds me of the logs in Super Mario Bros. 2. I don't know if there's any reason to go up. I think I might be able to make that. Okay, nothing. I made it, but there's nothing to it. I wonder if I held down if that'd make me drown. Oh, cool. Tadwick, it's fun to be an outsider to a series sometimes. It's like being in a foreign country. Everyone's all jolly discussing things in a completely different language and you're just happy to see it. I'm glad that you're able to enjoy it then. Because there's definitely a lot of people who'd get annoyed by that. It's like a Donkey Kong barrel. Whoops. I really screwed that up. I could have played that a lot better. I'd visit that shopkeeper from time to time. 139 deaths is a bit worrying. He's true. He's right. I mean, we do have enough to get our extra upgrade. Screwed it up. And I'm just gonna damage boost. Which might seem like what I was trying to do. Nope, I was actually just bad. So much for damage boosting. Oh. So much for damage boosting. Forgot I had less health than I thought. Whoopsies. No, I had it. And now I can damage boost if I wanted. No. I'm not trying to jump. I'm trying to stall. I wish there was a different button for it. Maybe I should just stop doing the pogo thing and just do the normal jump thing. Hit. Yeah, okay. Alright, so we got our money back from buying that one upgrade that cost 400. Because I'm bad. Holding X did not make me do the pogo move. We have a drinking game at the office. A shot every time I have to come and save you. Pretty festive ambiance at the moment. They have offices? There. First try, baby. It's a pretty difficult one. It was. It was fun, though. I enjoy that kind of thing. Assuming this is just to get back. So we're gonna not save. Oh, save point. Oh yeah, save point. Which means... Hey! Hey! And now we can get that upgrade. Attack boost. By mastering patience and focus, you can wait to passively charge your next attack, making it deal triple damage. Oh, here's a new chat thing. Current area. Where am I? Oh, I believe you have found the sacred grove known as Riviere Turquoise. Looks like a lot has taken place here. You bet. With your perspective as a time traveler, you should be able to see it in both states. This area used to be ruled by demons and completely charred. Until one day, a powerful messenger drove them out and brought in the butterfly matriarch so that the grove could heal and become lush again. Worked like a charm. So, if I'm seeing the charred grove in my present time... No. And the restored version in the future... Don't go there. Doesn't that mean there's been a messenger in between my two time periods? Hooray! Time paradox or plot hole? You decide. Thanks for ruining the show. Can't you just enjoy the contrast? Hey, thank you, Govich. I was wondering if those things are going to hurt me. That's kind of cool. Bounce off the flowers. Tumble hijinks bump on a few flowers in Riviere Turquoise. Can I bump into them just regularly? Oh, you can move them. Re-angle them. That's cool. They did kind of give me the vibes of... Whoops. Being akin to... What do we call them? The reflective plates in Saga Frontier's Lumiere region. Or Luminous region. Why do the crags end there at the bottom right? Even if they do, I can't do anything about it, so... I wonder if I could use that. Never mind. One hit wonder, kill a green demon in a single hit. Cool. Save myself. I didn't know if they undid themselves. Don't know why I wanted to walk in here. Okay. Probably just follow the shards. Wait. First. Chadwick, it doesn't have to be about you. You just enjoy seeing people enjoy things. Surprised that hit him without you getting hit. A lot of portals here. Without horns, you tried out Postal 2 because you came across it for free. It's hard to tell how much of it is just not aging well and what was offensive back then as it is now. That game was considered pretty offensive back in the day too. If that makes you feel better. I never played any of the Postal games myself. And I was tended to confuse a little bit of what went on with Postal with the Bully or whatever it's called. Don't know if that's a weird thing to say or not though. It was designed to be stupid and offensive. Alright, go bitch, you have a good night. Thanks for joining us. You take care. Speaking of stupid and offensive, Jackass is getting a new movie. Missed. Stop being mad. The original Postal was crazy at the time. Postal 2 was supposed to go so above and beyond, it was a parody of itself. Kind of, but you think Postal 1 delivered a bit better on that front? Became two tryhards. Wait. Oh, okay. I was like, were we back at the beginning? Just don't know if I can jump out of that early. I cannot, it seems. Why do I even... Maybe for the next screen. Oh no, maybe I misunderstood the way they face. We should be fine. Yep, okay. We're good now. This right there. Oops, I need to get this one. That horns, it's hard to tell the exact degree of it because it's bad because it's old versus if it's just supposed to be that way. Probably a little bit of both. Bit of column A, column B. It's kind of trippy. Whoa. This might be a bad idea. Oh no, that's what I was supposed to do. I died. You know, I wasn't sure about this either, but they said I was better than the outdated lives and continue system. Alright guys, I think this might be a decent enough spot to stop for the night since I don't really know what's going on ahead of me. We'll have a decent amount left to explore tomorrow as well. So I want to thank you all for joining me as always, and hopefully I will catch you all on the next one at 10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time as per usual. So until then, take care, stay safe, LastProtagonist out.